Love me some sauces from Funky's. Funky's, Washington State, makes delicious hot sauces. A alumni to the Brian Ambs Hot Sauce Club. If you are not familiar with the Hot Sauce Club, I get the best hot sauce into your face hole on a monthly basis. So you sign, there's a card, it's like right there, I think. You sign up, you get a bottle of sauce every month from the best hot sauce makers on the freaking planet. I eat an unbelievable amount of hot sauce. I find the best hot sauces from the best makers and I get them to you, okay? I've been doing it for almost 3 years now. People are really, really enjoying it. It works out really good for all parties involved. I want you guys to eat the best hot sauce. I want you to be able, I want to be able to get it to you. This is my way of getting it to you, giving back a little bit to the hot sauce industry. Funky's hot sauce. We got 3 freaking very different hot sauces. This one is kind of concerning to me. Space Madness. Smoked ghost and bourbon infused maple syrup. So I'm gonna try to be careful and not like move this bottle too much. I want you guys to look at like what's happening here. This is like no maple syrup I've ever seen. One, well, I think it's okay. It looks like it's got high quality maple syrup, so it's not like overly viscous. It looks like there's a lot going on here. It's concerning to me. The heat scale on it is ridiculously hot, cool. That's gonna be last. And then we've got Liquid Sunshine Delirium. What a name. A sweet habanero Reaper sauce. I like the habanero part. I like the heat from Reapers. They don't like me. You guys know this. That's hotter. Piano Pistele, Italian hot sauce. Fermented Calabrian chilies. I freaking love Calabrian chilies so much. And it's got absinthe in it? Okay, so we're gonna go with not sweet and then we're gonna march into sweeter sauces, okay? So we're gonna go this way. All right, Funky's hot sauce factory, Piano di Stelle, Italian hot sauce with fermented Calabrian chilies. I freaking love them. Tell me about stuff. This sauce represents the love I have for my Italian heritage. It can be used in many dishes, especially pizza and pasta. It'll liven up any marinara by making an instant arrabbiata sauce. Try adding it to pesto for real special treats or in a calzone or stromboli. Fatto con amore e pegno di stelle. I don't know what that means, but it's Italian and I love that language. Okay, for some reason I feel like the sauce has been on the channel before. Somebody let me know. Oh man. All right. So the Calabrian peppers are number 2 on the list. I love to see it. We've got the red bell peppers backing up the sweetness going on here. Got that Evu, the extra virgin olive oil. Love to see it. Everything looks great. It's got some celery in here. Sea salt, dried oregano, dried basil. They're organic ingredients. You're telling me what's in the sauce. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful freaking sauce. I'm very excited for this. It smells like slightly funky from the fermentation. I can smell the things that happen when there's oil and sauce, the emulsion I've talked about all the time. It's beautiful. It's like a deep red orange to it. It's gonna be, like I said, or like he said, oh, I just freaking spread sauce over the table. It's gonna be wonderful. Funky's is in Washington State. I just got back from Washington State where I climbed Mount Rainier. I talked about this before. I was going to be backing off a little bit on videos because I was doing so much travel in the month of June. You know what it is? It's not June. It's July now. I'm back. I'm back. Back to your regular schedule. Let's taste this damn sauce. Those Calabrian chilies got a good, nice little bam right up front. It has a brightness to it. There's like a tang happening from, what is it, the white vinegar right up top. But it's not like overly acidic. So you get like a brightness, a sharpness from the vinegar, and then Calabrian chilies for some reason have like a creamy quality to them. I don't know why, but that is backed up with the extra virgin olive oil that's happening in here, the red bell peppers that are happening in here, as this like wonderful, sweet, but not like maple syrup, like red bell pepper sweetness. It's just a wonderful sauce. Think of this as like the best red pesto. It's almost like a red pesto kind of situation going on here. Has a good amount of heat though. Like my lips are burning. I'm not really sure why these particular Calabrian chilies are hitting me so hard. I mean, it's the second ingredient, but like Calabrian chilies are generally speaking not the hottest pepper in the world, but these got a pretty good kick to it. So I mean, I'm gonna put this a 3 on my heat scale, which is kind of a shocker to me because I never would have said that a Calabrian chili sauce would be like a 3. but it's hitting me pretty good. All of the Italian vibes that you want going in there. Wonderful balance to it. The creaminess from the Calabrian chilies and the extra virgin olive oil. And that sweetness from the red bell peppers is just making it an absolute beautiful sauce. So I want this as like a crust dipper kind of situation, you know? Like, I want this with pizza, Italian food, you know, handheld Italian things for some reason, you know? Like, I could put this on pasta. But me, I want to dip breaded items into this. You know? Like, I want to be able to control the sauce because I want a lot of it because it's really good. This right here is the sauce that I'm probably going to like the least. We'll see. We'll see how the Reapers treat me on this. But they beat me up pretty good. So this is Liquid Sunshine Delirium, a sweet habanero Reaper sauce with absinthe and honey. So absinthe has a black licorice kind of flavor to it, which is another thing that I do not like. But I love honey. I love habaneros. And I really have learned to appreciate sweet things. So let's learn. A souped-up version of Liquid Sunshine, kissed by the Green Fairy, made with Pacific Distillery, Pacific absinthe, Marie's Bees Honey, orange peel, and Carolina Reapers. Delicious on cheesecake, chèvre, and crackers, grilled salmon, noodle bowls, or try it in a cocktail/mocktail. The color of the font makes it very hard to read. Raw cane sugar is the number 2 ingredient. Habanero, green chili, and Carolina Reaper peppers. What's a green chili? I don't know what a green chili is. Let's find out what a green chili is. I'm assuming, okay, no, yeah. So the green chili today is going to be a shishito. So the green chili peppers that are in here is shishitos and Carolina Reaper peppers. Then we got honey, absinthe, orange peel, seed, and sea salt. Okay. It's interesting that we're going with raw cane sugar and honey, but it makes sense. I really hope that I can taste the quality of the honey in here, because this is my assumption. And judging by the viscosity of the sauce, there's going to be a good amount of sweetness in here. Honey is very expensive, and so instead of just going like all honey, we're mixing the raw cane sugar and the honey to get the sweetness that they're intending to get, but keeping the cost down per bottle, which is saving the consumer some money. And if I can taste the honey, then this is a huge success. If I cannot taste the honey, then it's kind of, it's not bad, but it could have been better. You know what I'm saying? So let's find out. This is probably a pretty warm sauce. I'm also hoping that I do not taste the peppers. Let me remind myself how high the peppers are on in here. And by the way, I think I smell peppers, just being like this close to it. So fun. I'm not really sure what I'm smelling here. Definitely smell the peppers. All right, cheers. Got some good heat. Okay. Lots of habanero. It's mostly habanero burn. Front of my mouth is just on fire. A little bit of Reaper, not as much Reaper as I thought. It's going back to the throat, and believe it or not, it is making its way down my stomach to my tum-tum. The green chili peppers, shishitos, that are in here. I don't know. I'm not really tasting them. I'm not really sure like what's going on with those. So I'm just gonna like 86 my thought process on that. It's a hot sauce. I would probably say that it is a super high 4 on my heat scale. Like it's still kind of rising, and my stomach is feeling it more and more. So maybe there is a good amount of Reaper going on in here, but the heat is translating forefront of the mouth. It is very sweet in a way that I mostly like. I do taste the honey. I wish I tasted more of the honey. So I wish that there would have been less of the cane sugar, more of the honey in here to get more of that like honey flavor to it. But again, I'm understanding why the hot sauce maker is doing it in this way. Still a great sauce. Could it be better? Yes, but still a fantastic sauce. If you are a fan of like extreme sweet heat sauces, I guess you could say, and you're a fan of Carolina Reapers, I think that you will really, really enjoy this sauce because it has that like that sweet heat quality, that spicy that everybody's looking for right about now. I think this would work really well on like rice dishes, Asian stuff, orange chicken. Like that's where I'm thinking, like something that has a good amount of sweetness in it. But again, I'm going with proteins, you know? This would work really well with salmon, chicken, tofu, that kind of thing. I want it with rice. That's just immediately where I'm going with my brain. But yeah, I think it's a very, very nice sauce. It could be just that slightly better if the balance between the cane sugar and the honey was just maybe flopped a little bit. But again, I'm very understanding, saving costs to the consumer. That's my assumption. I could be completely wrong. Now, this is definitely the most interesting sauce. It's like, if you look at it, there's so much stuff floating in what I'm assuming is maple syrup, because it says a smoked ghost and bourbon-infused maple syrup. So, the number one ingredient in this sauce should be maple syrup. Let's hope it is. It is. Okay, so I'm going to read the ingredients in this one. Maple syrup hunk brand maple syrup. Cool. Habanero and sugar rush peppers. This is going to be awesome. Sugar rush peppers are amazing. Apple cider vinegar, apricot puree sounds so good. Onions, I don't know why you're there. Dried smoked ghost peppers, wild turkey bourbon whiskey, smoked sea salt, celery seed, and saffron. Okay. I don't know why the onion's here. I hope I can't taste the onion. And I get it sweet. Onions can be sweet. I get it. But a lot of times people like to put onions and garlic in sweet sauces. And unless it has something to do with the pH of a sauce, which it could, and I just don't know that, I don't know why they're there. No. Okay. All right, this is hard to read. Foil label. We created this sauce in collaboration with our good friends at Sweet as Waffles in Bellingham, Washington. They have been huge Funky supporters since the beginning. So we thought they needed a special bourbon-infused spicy waffle topper made with maple syrup hunk maple syrup from the Upper Peninsula in Michigan. Made with love and always funky fresh. Okay, so this is supposed to be ridiculously hot. And if they're like serving this on the menu at a restaurant, good for you for putting out a super duper hot sauce on a menu. People get scared. People get so scared about super hot stuff. And this looks crazy. I've never seen, I gotta make sure I really shake this stuff up to make sure everything is in suspension. I don't know if I've ever seen a maple syrup with this much stuff, like a hot maple syrup with this much stuff floating in it. Nice little pop to it. All right, let's. Ooh, it's like chunks going on in here. Habanero and Sugar Rush. What color Sugar Rush? The Sugar Rush Peach is one of my all-time favorite peppers. I believe there's a Sugar Rush, like a yellow Sugar Rush, like a Sugar Rush Lemon. I believe. I think that's also a very delicious pepper. Sugar Rush peppers are great. They taste very sweet. Okay, cheers. Big maple syrup, big smokiness going on. I'm tasting the onion. I think I'm actually tasting the onion, which I wish I wasn't tasting. It's not like the worst. It's not a gigantic detractor from me, but I think I am getting that, and it's adding like a savory element to the sauce. It's almost like if you were to tell me that this was like we're going on vibes. Like it doesn't taste like this, but you're just going to say that like this was like bacon infused or something like that. It's like starting to go that direction, but it's not going that direction, if that makes any sense. But it's trending that way, just ever so slightly, but it's still like a bourbon, smoky maple syrup with some crazy stuff going on in here. It's warm too. Like, I will put this at a 4 probably. I think this is a very complex sauce. I don't think I've quite had a maple syrup that really operates like this. It's pretty wild sauce with a really good amount of heat. Again, like, the front part of my palate is just annihilated from these 3 sauces because, like, everything is hitting, like, forefront of the mouth. So, freaking wild sauce. Like I said, 4 on my heat scale. My favorite is definitely this Calabrian chili sauce. This sauce is something special. Pretty freaking wonderful sauce. All right. Funky is always doing cool stuff. Big fan of this hot sauce company. Pretty nitpicky today on it just because, like, I respect the flavor profiles of this hot sauce company so much that I feel like a little bit of a deeper dive is warranted in this because hyper talented dude over there. All right. Love you guys. See you guys on the next. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.